Hey, what's up? A young woman, oh, she's so pretty, reclines on the cushions, a hookah hose held delicately in one hand. Eyes closed, she sings to herself. Her voice is soft and inviting. She doesn't move when she hears you approach, but slowly opens her eyes with a lazy smile.
Come, lay your head on my breast. I will read to you the work of my favorite poet, Skilber.
Tell me about yourself.
It's futile to attempt to summarize the whole of a person in simple words.
Okay, I don't like her as much anymore.
How to capture their dreams, the desires of another, their feel and taste.
You're a little too much for me.
But I appreciate your curiosity nonetheless. I am an actor. Trained from childhood. Difficult for you to believe, I'm sure.
A teasing smile pulls at the corners of her lips. Her voice is wistful, almost melancholic.
My troupe were my family, and we traveled the whole of the Adir Empire, performing the classic literatures to cheering audiences.
That sounds pleasant enough.
The work was good when the crowds were grateful, and their pockets swelled with coin. I found a more dependable application of my talents here. To touch the hearts of others with my voice. I could not give that up.
I'm sure you touch other things too. But,
Have you come to hear some verse?
Khan's looking for someone named Oswald. Sound familiar?
I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now, please leave.
It's clear you care quite a bit for him. Let me help. She chews on a knuckle, brow furrowed, deciding whether she should trust you. Then she sighs heavily and gives you a sheepish smile.
Oswald has visited oft of late. He's a sentimental old man, and he longs for the words of our homeland, Adir. I would often read the old epics to him in their original Eldadiran.
Her eyes gain a distant, unfocused look, and a wistful smile spreads across her face.
He's grown paranoid recently, however, always muttering about the shadows following him and other such nonsense. It was quite unnerving, frankly. He came to me in a panic a few days ago and shoved his journal into my hands. He told me he'd be back for it, but I've not seen hide nor hair of him since. I wonder, perhaps his journal would help you find him. Here, take this key. You'll find the journal in my armoire.
It's like right there. You can't just stand up and get it yourself?
Leave it to me.
Ahoy, Captain. If I could bend your ear a moment,
I'm literally doing something right now, Seraphin.
You run a tight shop, and you ain't no terrible person either. It'd be a welcome change from the gentleman of leisure.
You're welcome.
I've a gift for you.
A present?
This trinket be from one of the first ships I hunted. Malnage would have snatched it had I not found a perfect hiding spot.
Thank you for the gift, Seraphin.
You be entirely welcome. Now, if you'll pardon me, I've roundabout reached my limit for sentiment.
Resistance to dexterity afflictions. Cool.
I'll see it.
Oh, Adir clothing. I already have that, so I'll just take the journal. Okay, peace. Is there more prostitutes? Is there anyone in here? Ooh, oh, a fire godlike woman polishes a pair of stocks, tending to them with the fondness of a mother for her favorite child. The room is dim, illuminated only by the glow of her steel-forged skin. Her eyes burn with the light of Megran's fire. When she hears you enter, she shoots you a look of utter contempt.
I will give you an experience you won't soon forget.
Tell me about yourself.
I must assume the question beneath your question is how a fire godlike came to find herself in a place such as this.
Well, yep.
Perseverance. Being as I am, I have been forced to find it for myself. Now I teach it to others. To live in a world as a thinking, feeling creature, it is difficult. It demands strength. But we cannot always be strong. I help those who have lost their strength to find it again.
She wraps a chain around her arm and tugs. The steel links glow red with forge fire where they touch her skin. Whoa! Whoa!
Leave it to me.
Whoa! Who's here? A burly dwarven man hums a jaunty tune to himself as he fastidiously organizes his collection of scented oils. When he hears you enter the room, he greets you with a smile and a humongous outstretched hand. His grip is strong and sure.
Come to seek ablutions for your sins?
No.
Get it? Ablutions? Absolution? Ha! I crack myself up. Gets me every time. Massage? Bath? Whatever you need. Just ask.
Oh my god, I would die for a massage.
Oh, you don't want to hear about that. I lived a boring life, so there wouldn't be much to the telling.
Indulge me.
Truth be told, my real passion is pottery. Trouble is, I got these big hands.
Aw.
Not meant for delicate work.
He turns his hands palm up for you to inspect. Just one is easily large enough to cover your entire face.
Worked out in the end, of course. Now I specialize in relieving tension in Amawa and Death Godlike.
Wait, in Omawa and Death Godlike too? Like he specializes in Death Godlike? Weird.
I guess I can't hide my feelings as well as I thought I could.
He gives you a nervous chuckle and scratches at his beard.
The stability's good and all, but I haven't seen anything that gets my blood pumping in ages. You know what I mean?
Stability sounds pretty good right now.
I can't pretend to know your troubles, but if you ever want to talk about them, I'm here to listen. For a price, of course.
Naturally.
Nothing's free, friend, and certainly not time. Not when I could be doing other things with mine.
This guy gets me. This guy gets me.
Hell and a half. I think I might have pulled something in my face.
Good luck with that. As you turn to go, he grabs you by the arm.
Where you headed?
You know that 700-foot tall statue made of Adra? I'm following it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I like to see something like that for myself. Do you think I could come with you? Just for a bit?
Sure. Fine.
Hell, you don't have to tell me twice.
Cool. I recruited a masseuse. I'm gonna make him massage me. Oh, he's a chanter. Cool. Get fucked, Jody. Ha! As soon as fucking possible. Okay, well, are there more Queensbirth? I want to go in there. I love how he just walks out with me. What's a Queensbirth?
Fuck, Captain. You eyeing that fresh shat bare paws lump of lumber yonder? That be the misery's delight. Malnaj's pus-stuffed canker of a boat.
He points wildly at a half-galley docked nearby. Only two hands hold the deck. The remaining crew may be below decks, or they may be ashore. Who? I can't keep track of all your pirate friends.
Malnaj. High Queen Sea Devil of the Deadfire. Unfortunately, also the second best ship hunter around. After yours truly, of course.
Purple stuff, please. What would you rate this game so far? 8 out of 10. The ship combat is very difficult to get a handle on. But the actual gameplay, combat, story, companions, voice acting, world map, and the travel associated with the world map, it's all great. It's really good. I've only played it for maybe 7 hours, probably.
Doxy popped a hard on and a half for hating me
Wow.
the tick I joined the Sorcerer. Romaro shielded me from the worst of her training. When they bountied him, I figured for sure the Rat Queen would be the first rat up the gangplank. Malnaj be up in Romaro's head, or I've never had a roll on the waves. She finds him for us. She'll
Oh,
sink him
okay.
soon as sighted. Come on, Cap.
So there's no one else that I can talk to up here.
Seraphim, thought we agreed you'd stay out of my head.
I weren't in your head, lad. You think like an ogre snores. Would be a fool and a half not to make sure them
Rose
thoughts ain't full up of
Beast,
trouble.
welcome back
What
for
do you think you're gonna
13
find?
months in a
Nothing
row.
particular, just,
Thank you so much for that tier 2 sub also. We are only 3 subs away from 590 subs. I would love to get back to 600. It would be amazing. Thank you all so much for your support. If you have a Twitch Prime sub or $5 or I don't know, someone else has $5 that you can borrow, that would be great. Queensbirth District Home. I don't want to go in someone's house. How are you, Hammy? You must have sailed far to come here. Popper.
I don't have a voice for shanties these days. Too much salt in the air.
Not even my Vithrak.
Wait, where? Road South, Peddler's Canal, Wild Mare. Where did he point out that there was the fucking ship? Am I just missing it entirely? Or goods and services. Lost dues in good faith. Oh, I'll give Oswald's journal to Khan. Okay, I can do that right now. Wow. What do you mean, wow? What did I say? What did I say?
Have you got any leads on that mad old goat yet?
Here's the journal. Khan flips through Oswald's journal, then stops and looks up at you, eyes wide. Someone has hastily scrawled the broken crown symbol of Woodica across the last page. Khan murmurs to herself. She traces the symbol with her finger and frowns.
Oh, Oswald, you've really stepped in it now, haven't you? Getting mixed up with Woodicans? You damned old fool.
She shakes her head sadly and closes the journal with a snap.
Where could they have taken him?
There are countless little bolt holes scattered through the islands. Can you narrow it down?
Not really. To be honest, I spent most of the trip out from Defiance Bay, bent over the bulwark, giving Andra a taste of my innards. I hate boats.
You and me both. Khan laughs a little, mostly to herself. She seems to only half hear you, her thoughts wandering elsewhere.
Damn, if only I could find that captain who gave us passage to the Deadfire. Bet he'd know. Wait a tick. When our ship neared Neketaka, the bosun told me about a weird temple on an island in the Karatapu Channel, southwest of the city. She wouldn't tell me what it was for, though. Got real spooked when I asked.
Weird temple? Sign me up.
Go take a look then, and let me know what you find.
I'm so clever.
With any luck, you'll catch the old goat there in one piece, and we'll both leave here with some weight in our...
The item that Seraphin gave me was the Cypher's Shackle. The woman who recently wore this shackle came from an enigmatic tribe of pale elves. Little is known about her people, save that at some point her village was sacked by roving slavers and she was taken to the Deadfire. Aboard the slave ship, she was compliant but silent. Her captors were horrified to discover the woman's mouth had been wired shut, presumably as a child. Then she touched their minds. He travels southward. Watch the sky. Uneased, the slavers fettered the woman's neck with an iron address shackle they reserved for captured ciphers and did their best to ignore her. When the ship arrived in the Deadfire, the slavers dropped anchor with several illicit merchant vessels to offload their kith cargo. When the woman was called to the auction block, she spoke to her imprisoners' minds, despite the binding collar. Aethys nears. He will end it. Then she vanished. All that remained was the shackle. It's +1 to Constitution, and it gives resistance to dexterity afflictions. What am I wearing right now? Amulet of Health. +15 max health. My health is 145, and if I swap this, it goes down by 10. But my defenses go up by 2. He refused to bang me, so let's see. He's wearing plus intellect. Gives him power surge. He's wearing plus intellect, history, and insight. You can get some constitution. There you go. Have a good one, Winter Mist. Thank you. Will this game have mod support? I think that they said that it should have mod support. I'm not sure.
Brings out the shine in my bed, huh?
Okay. So there's that island. Reach Kalanga Palace in the Serpent's Crown district. Goods and services is go back to Fort Deadlight. Assist Shodi's efforts. Well, she's not here now. Question Edine in the Luminous Bathhouse in Neketaka. Okay. So we got some more places to go. When did Twitch give you the ability to change your name? A long time ago, Roast Beast. Like, ages ago. Like, over a year. Valera Estate, Map Emporium, Luminous Adra Mill, Back Alley, Dockside Arms and Armor, another estate, Shipwright, Fish, Valera Estate, the Valiant Trading Company headquarters. I mean, I guess we could go there. Maybe Palagino will be there. Good night, Rose. I am enjoying Deadfire. Who's Aina? No sooner do you approach the Valiant woman than she squints and turns up her nose, regarding you with thinly veiled distaste.
I only deal with serious clients. Now, Shu.
I am a serious client.
A serious brute. I can see this from here. Madiko. But it is impossible to find skilled work when every competent freelancer wastes their shore leave in the wild mare. When blood travels south of their brains, the value of a good bounty is forgotten.
You give out bounties? I could take some off your hands.
You, a nameless face of the streets?
Wow, jerk.
I do not make a habit of shepherding new talent, but there is a seed of potential.
She sighs to herself and peers over your shoulder before giving up and addressing you directly.
We will cut your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships.
Okay.
Gelarte. Biakara sails a voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hasongo's northeastern coast.
Okay. Cool. Wait.
Figures be fat and furry, but they're ever so.
If you've come on business with the Valiant Trading Company, it will have to wait until morning. We're closed.
Oh.
There's no need for you to be here after hours. Move along.
What if it's an emergency?
If it has anything to do with paperwork or wax seals, which covers most of what's in the building, I'm confident it can wait until morning.
Okay. Wait. Well, now it's morning. I like the new wait mechanic, but I'm always confused about when or where to rest. I just want Palagina.
It's still going on, is it? When will those arrogant louts decide that enough is enough? Has been raving ever since they moved in next door. Imagine them as neighbors.
A Valiant clerk whispers into the ear of her friend, who closes her eyes and nods in the sagely manner.
It's a point of pride, I suppose, having the bigger house in the district.
A second woman ponders this to herself, glancing out the office window and tapping her chin.
Pride? I wouldn't count on either of them having much of that in stock.
She flinches as she notices you, but recovers quickly, putting on a winning smile.
Something we can help you with, madame?
I couldn't help it over here. What was it you were talking about?
Have you been walking through Queen's Birth with your eyes closed? Or have you simply failed to notice the trouble between the Bardato and Valera families?
I've never heard of them. I just got here.
Let us bring you up to speed, yes? Two families, Bardato and Valera, have been feuding for months. The Bardatos are older, wealthier, and better established, both here and back in the Republics.
The Valeras are newer to Deadfire, but success at pirate hunting
Pirate
earned them
hunters.
prompt status. They purchased an estate next door to the Bardato house, and a whole nest of conflict and disagreement arose from there.
One side has the money, while the other is a rising star. Unfortunately, it's all too natural that they should disagree.
What you doing?
We are apprentice clerks to Luca and Governor Alvari. They don't let us access serious documentation, Except under the strictest supervision, of course.
Okay.
It is a joy and a pleasure to serve the...
Okay, whatever. I don't care about your joys and pleasures in serving the trading company. I just want to find Pallegina. She's got to be here somewhere. The clerk busies himself about the room, favoring you with a brief glance. He rubs his eyes and exhales through his nose.
Try not to break anything.
What? Luca's shirt is spotted with a number of faded purple stains that you recognize as droplets of wine. Someone has tried, rather unsuccessfully, to wash them out. Noting your interest, Luca tugs his jacket closed.
The service at the tavern are clumsy. Most clumsy, indeed.
What is this place?
Stumbling from the street, I see. This is the heart of the Valiant Trading Company. You would know that if you had a reason to be here.
Excuse me, I was at the Valiant Trading Company in Deerwood, okay?
From her office, Governor Alvari carries out the will of the Songretta Mea Compresa.
The Congress of the Company. Okay.
We clerks are the fingers of their long reach.
I'm sure you're very proud of yourself. Pallegina? Clerk. Clerk. Clerk.
I'll see it done.
I can go upstairs. I can talk to the governor. This is like some barracks. Let's see.
My fingers be fat and furry, but they're ever so nimble.
Eccoci. You have business here?
I've just come from Port Mage. Governor Clario suggested I might find work here.
You are in luck. The governor is between meetings. Go on in.
Okay. Pallegina? Standing next to her desk and lost in thought, Governor Alvari looks up at your approach. Her expression of intent focus thaws instantly, and she greets you with a startlingly sunny smile.
An interesting surprise. The Watcher of Katnoa, no? I am told that is your ship in the harbor. Cozy, I mean nothing by it. All newcomers are of great interest here.
Nosy butts.
I am Nueva Alvari, Governor in Residence of the Valiant Trading Company here in Neketaka. What brings you to my door?
Governor Clario suggested the Valiant Trading Company might have work for me.
Generous of him. I am a little surprised he gave you up, to be honest. His operations on Port Mage must be going more smoothly than reported.
Yeah, I helped him.
How much do you know about the luminous Adra trade?
What is your... I've heard enough of this from Governor Clario.
Ugh, he does love a good speech, Ikozi. Some weeks ago, we received word of a large quantity of luminous Adra on a distant island. Pukokahara. It is not charted on any of our maps. However, Pukokahara is said to neighbor the island of Tikawara, and we've already made contact with the natives there. We dispatched an expedition to Tikawara with instructions to locate the Adra site and determine its value. Our people have neither returned nor sent any word on their progress.
So you want me to go there?
We are too long delayed, and someone must finish the job. A watcher can determine if there is essence in the Adra, if it is worth the trouble and investment to remove it. Information for which we are willing to pay.
You want me to find your people?
Ideally. But if the worst has come to pass, I would like you to complete the investigation of the Adra deposit. Anything that may assist the company.
What do you know about Pukokahara?
Not much, unfortunately. A few superstitions among the locals, but they're unusually tight-lipped about the subject.
I mean, that's not actually a lot of intelligence. I think I have 12.
Then it is worthless, and we save ourselves wasted effort. Either way, you will have fulfilled your end of the bargain. Here, I will mark Tikawara on your map. This will be of some use to you, I think. It entitles you to act as a commissioned agent of the Valiant Trading Company.
Cool.
Present it and you will be recognized as such. Until then, I believe we're finished.
No,
Return here
Pallegina?
once you have word of our agents and our prize.
Aw, bummer.
And take care upon the open sea. There are greater hazards in these waters than a few pirates.
Okay. I'm real sad that there's no Palagina, but we'll go upstairs and see if maybe there's some Palagina up there. I just, like...
You must gather your party.
Hey, Ashley Johnson. You must gather your party before heading forth. All right, save. I'm gonna save. I'm saving.
Before venturing forth.
Got it. I got it.
Good day, too.
Unless you have business here, turn around right now. Wow. Wow. Rude. Alright, I guess I'll just leave. Venomous Thoughts! Welcome back for 8 months in a row. I appreciate you... Wait, hidden object found. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. This note appears to have been quickly jammed onto this bench as it's slightly crumpled. It's covered in what seems to be several failed attempts at amorous verse. Okay, so this is just like an outdoor area. A lost doggo. Ah, I got a dog! Ah, where's my dog? Where'd I put the dog? Where's the dog? His name is Toby. While Toby is following you around, you receive a bonus to perception, and your party grants a bonus to max health. What do you give? Weapon attacks are less likely to crit. No. Definitely the doggo. Oh my god, you guys, we have a doggo now! Fuck yes! Doggo! Oh, pet bonuses are so cool! I think that's probably my favorite thing. Romance and pets, that's all I ever wanted. Chat, romance and pets. It's like they know me. Whoa. The director is not in. There's a director? Oleska Saraso. Whoa.
Just a moment.
The dwarven woman at the desk does not yet look up. She taps her chin with the quill in her hand, a look of furious concentration on her face. After a few moments, she scrawls something down in the ledger in front of her.
There we are. So, did Alvari send you? I'm putting together the numbers. She will have to be patient.
She glances up at you, distracted, then looks up again, blinking owlishly.
Well, you're no clerk. Sientere, Watcher. I was preoccupied. Do not take it personally. They put me in this side office for a reason. Oleska Saraso, advisor. Did you get turned around? I have little to do with people, to be honest. Numbers mostly. What can I do for you today, Watcher?
What do you do here?
Put plainly, I am an advisor to the director. I keep the books in order and offer advice on the operations of the fleet. Profits, losses, all here.
Rather than pointing at a ledger, she raises a hand to tap the side of her head.
I have a better head for numbers than for small talk, I'm afraid. It isn't personal. It is nice to be asked, I suppose.
Welcome to the
hardly
flock.
ever get anyone in here unless they need help with their sums.
Dr. Doaker! Welcome to the flock! Thank you so much for that Twitch Prime sub! Enjoy your month of free emotes! We're 2 subs away from 590. Ah. Have I played the first one? Yes, Grizzlywood. My entire playthrough is in my VODs right now, but it will also be up on YouTube. We're about 3/4 of the way through uploading the videos to YouTube. So they're all there for free. I don't see why. You probably have the most important job here.
That is true, but hardly anyone says so.
Saraso smiles, an earnest, amused smile that brightens her eyes and puts color in her cheeks. You're loving the playthrough on YouTube? Oh, I'm so glad. That makes me so happy. 590? Very nice. Thank you. I want to get to 600. That's the goal. In order to get a meet and greet at a PAX, you have to be you have to have and maintain more than 500 subscribers, and I've never done it before, and I really want to for PAX West. That would mean so much to me. So fingers crossed we can maintain above 500. I want to have a nice buffer. Yeah.
I have been lucky to reach this position. I enjoy the work, and it is clear that I am needed. Being useful, it is a good feeling.
How fares the company?
I will not lie. Our fortunes dwindle. I must ask the director for some clarity on these figures. I cannot imagine why they are so low.
Oh, fuck.
I can spare a few moments.
What do you think of Alvari?
She's nice, no? A little intense, maybe. She gets results. Always to the letter.
Who runs the company?
While the Songreta is away, Cantaniro is the company's highest authority on the island. But he mainly concerns himself with diplomatic affairs. For the usual business, you want the director.
Could you tell me a little about the trading company?
Well, it is funded and so controlled by the Songreta Mea Compresa. I can tell you that much. A council of 11 investors. Dukes, nobles, not all from the Republic's mind, but all very important people.
So in the last game, Pallegina was like chartered, or like her job was to do shit for the Dukes, and I kind of led her to do something that she wasn't super happy about. She bypassed the Deerwood and did trade directly with Twin Elms, I think. But I don't know. I thought she might be here, but I don't think. I must have to do more like quests to get her, or she maybe isn't here. Yeah, that's the Feather Lady. Let's see. A map emporium, an Adramil, the Bardato and Valera estates, a back alley, dockside arms and armor, and then a shipwright. The Peddler's Canal. What's that? This is the Peddler's Canal, but I don't see anything really going on. I don't like how they label areas that don't actually have anything happening. You duck down into the canal and find yourself kneeling before an iron grate. The reek of sewage wafting from the other side is powerful enough to bring tears to your eyes. The iron bars are set firmly into the surrounding brick, barring any passage onward. Look for structural weaknesses? The iron looks sturdy enough, but you're able to spot some telltale signs of corrosion between the bars and the brick. Now that the defect is apparent, the work of bending the bars would prove a less demanding challenge. Use a pry bar? Okay. I don't know why we're going in the sewers, but you carefully squeeze through the opening, steeling yourself for what comes next. Partial success. In the darkness of the tunnel, you hear quiet retching. You press on with offered sympathies. As you progress through the tunnel, a change in the air pressure catches your attention. There's an opening above your head. The walls are slick and coated with waste, but you find handholds carved on either side of a narrow passage leading up. You haul yourself out of the pit toward freedom and through the toilet of the Valian Trading Company headquarters. Oh, gross. I was just in there. Why did I do that? Ah, fuck. I literally got covered in sewage for no good goddamn reason. Literally zero good goddamn reason. At least now I know that I can do that later if I need to sneak into the trading company for some reason. I can just cover myself in poop. Because that's an excellent idea. When the game says you can do something, I want to do it. It's like, hey, you can do this. And I'm like, I should do that. And then it's like, now you're covered in shit. And I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. What quests do we have? Reach Kalanga Palace in the Serpent's Crown district. Investigate Tikawara. Go back to Fort Deadlight. Biakara. Okay. It looks like just exploring this area is probably what we're doing. So, let's go here. Also, ew, sewers. Akema. You have a name.
Well met, stranger. Akira, but isn't this district a fine place?
Turn to see what she's looking at. She doesn't settle on any point of particular interest. Everything from the high buildings to the cobblestones is a subject of fascination. She notices your attention and turns her eyes to the ground.
I am not one meant to venture far from the gullet. Until recently, I had a respectable job at the Luminous Bathhouse.
Oh.
Now that I am unemployed, I seek to make myself useful before the money runs out, and I must return to the Roparu as a pauper.
You worked at the Luminous Bathhouse?
A wonderful place. Would that I could cross its threshold again and feel the mist of luminous waters. In spite of my time there, I cannot do else but give it my highest recommendation. You will find the Luminous Bathhouse in Periki's Overlook.
How did you lose your job there?
More happens at the bathhouse than cleanliness and ease. It is a place of meetings, business, and transactions, to all of which the attendants are either blind or deaf.
Let me guess, you weren't.
One day, I overheard more than I ought to have. In my erring, I gasped. To my great shame, I showed a most unprofessional reaction before clients.
Ooh.
I was fired. And rightly so.
What did you overhear, though? Akema shakes her head and lowers it in deepest shame. She's trembling, and it is clear that in her estimate she's suffered enough without debasing herself even further.
Akira, you want to follow the road north, up the mountain, always climbing. It is the highest point in the city.
Okay, tell me about Queen's Birth.
The Queen granted this area of the city to the Valian outsiders.
Okay.
Here they organized their business and trade, digging up the archipelago with both hands and carrying riches overseas.
That doesn't seem very nice.
In her welcoming embrace, the Queen allowed a similar concession to the Royal Deadfire Company. You would do well to see as much of Neketaka while you are here, I am thinking.
Okay, so she just gave me directions to the palace. So that's good. Let's see if we can go to the map emporium. Get some maps.
Oh, hello. Welcome to my shop. It's such a pleasure to see a new face. How might I assist you?
What do you do here?
Oh, I am a cartographer.
Nice.
I make maps. I'm not half bad at it either. And may the gods forgive my immodesty for saying so. If you need a map of any settled region of the
Yeah, I want lots of maps.
And my commission rates are quite generous. It used to be I would take to the sea and do a bit of charting myself. But I haven't the time. Too many maps need making.
Panadano, please.
There's a whole swath of the Deadfire I've yet to see.
Yeah, go straight from the sewers to the palace. Just walk right in. Okay.
I'm quite keen to write a book, in fact. Oh, but I won't trouble you about that. Excuse my nattering on, won't you?
You said you're writing a book?
I'm putting together an explorer's account of the Deadfire. Or at least the part of it Queen Onekaza's tribe has laid claim to. My book will be the first of its kind. The Explorers Club will go mad for it.
Okay.
Or, well, that was the idea.
I'll chart the islands. I'll do it. I'll do it.
And nobody will agree to chart the islands for me. You'd think ship captains would be a bold-hearted bunch. I offered fair recompense.
I'll do
I'm
it.
not exactly the most powerful fighter, or I do it all myself. Still, wouldn't it be wonderful? An explorer's guide to the Deadfire.
I've got a bold heart and a ship. Need a hand?
Do you mean it? This is... Wow! I can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ground. I mean, water to cover. And some of these islands are in very dangerous waters.
I got you.
Don't worry. I planned it all out. We'll get your feet wet first. With a little experience under your belt, I'm sure you'll get a taste for it. Nothing will stop us. I mean, you. The idea is to explore all the islands that haven't been charted yet, or even named. That falls to you, Anika. You can't tell me you've never wanted to name your own island?
I've already done it.
I thought we could start with the waters around the company outpost at Port Bluejay. There are 2 islands in the region, and nobody's taken much notice of them yet. Once you're back, I'll start filling in my map and adding your findings to the book. Oh.
I already did it, dude. I fucking did it already.
Welcome back. Welcome. How might I assist you?
Do you have for sale?
Certainly, certainly.
Adventures Grimoire, Snakeskin Grimoire, Lockpit, Spyglass. What does this do? They allow you to view objects from land while on your ship, while also providing special options during many encounters. I mean, I like more options during encounters, but that's a lot of money. I guess I'll do it. Can I sell him anything? I'll sell him everything I can. Yeah, I'll sell him some traps because I don't really use traps a lot, but I'll keep my explosives because those sound rad. Okay. I have no money anymore. Diary of an Unnamed Pirate for free? Gotta be a treasure map. Wait, what was that?
Well, how might I certainly?
Diary of an Unnamed Pirate. Taking it. You're totally right. Where did it go? Diary of an Unnamed Pirate. Oh, here it is. Excerpt from the Diary of an Unnamed Pirate about the lost vessel Fisher Queen. The sea's every inch Undra's blood, every inch her tears. And though it be a merest breath what moves us through it, it's only by Undra's will we don't drown in her holy viscera. Court your wrath, her wrath at your peril, 'cause she don't know the meaning of mercy. An old-timer told me that on my first time out of port, and that crusty bastard never knew when to quit flapping him gums, so I never believed a word he said. I never saw the goddess herself rise up out of the depths and put her watery hand to a vessel. The winds and waves, those were earthly threats. The gods got better shit to do than torment us. Of course, that was all before I started shipping aboard the Fisher Queen. A wreck of a man found me in the mare in Neketaka. One eye, scars are all up and down his face, a real pirate's pirate. Sidled up to me at the bar like we were old friends. Look like you know your way about some rigging, he said, though he was trying to pick me up at first, and I nearly let him do it. Instead, he laughed. Got my eye on some special game, he said, and we're gonna need the best there is to bring it down. Now, I don't give 2 half shits about prestige. Pump my ego all you want. What kind of coin you offering? Well, he was offering good coin indeed. So I went with him. Damn fucking thing to do, but what did I know? Nothing. Not a god's damned thing. It's clear as the morning to me now. We were hunting maidens. Maiden flesh, really. Wasn't a delicacy nowhere, but my new friend, the one-eyed sailor, was aiming to make it one. Start a craze. Cash in. Buy a nice little island out from under the locals and spend his remaining days laid out on a black sand beach with a jug of palm wine in the crook of one arm and a ready lover in the other. Now, you hear stories about those beasts. We all hear stories. Sailors lured to their deaths by the Maiden of the Depths and her handmaidens, unable to resist the bounty of their mournful song. Sounds like bullshit, doesn't it? We found a pack out near Ophechia Channel, hunting tuna. They had the look of handsome ladies from a distance, tails long as a stormy night and as slick as a salt-drenched deck, hair like seaweed with wide, comely smiles. So we netted a few and dragged them on deck. Wasn't even hard. It's like they wanted to be caught. They hissed and screamed as we readied our knives, and too soon we realized our mistake. We discovered their rows of serrated shark's teeth and unhinged jaws when one of them swallowed Yorick whole. And we learned too late about the poison barbs on their hips when Gavril... Whoa! Gavril? Wow! That's the first time I've seen a name from from our Burning Wheel game. Shit. When Gavril grappled with a pair and started vomiting up chunks of congealed black blood, and the glitter in their scleraless eyes, dark blue and deep as Undra's own void. I came to know when one took my right arm clean off at the elbow. As if it wasn't grim enough, that night the Lady of Lament got her revenge on the Fisher Queen for our transgression. We lost our mainmast, all our fresh water, and 4 men overboard in a storm the likes of which I haven't seen since. We drifted for a week before a Valian merchant ship found us. And the great irony of it all was, the maidens tasted like shit. Okay, so don't pirate ladies. Or fish ladies? Mermaids? You want me to read audiobooks? Aw, shit. That's super nice of you to say, Captain Cats. Okay. Like, let's go to the shipwright.
Where is my pastinago of a brother?
Where is your
Have
pastinago
you
of
seen
a brother?
Laro Badato?
Wait, do you want me to talk to you? You don't have a name.
Medico, where is that spoiled brat?
What seems to be the problem?
Laro is past due for a company meeting. Mother wants me to drag the elusive louse back by his ear. You'd think this district was a maze, the way he manages to hide. The spirit magnet. Sientere, that I did not recognize you.
It's fine.
If you desire to get in the graces of the Valiant Trading Company, we can help each other.
How can I help?
Could I persuade you to watch out for Laro? I'd pay generously for your trouble.
Study her hands. Nira has been digging her nails into her ledger, leaving crescent moon-shaped impressions in the binding. She notices your interest and holds the book protectively close.
I'm concerned because Laro tends to feud with Orso, one of the local Valera rats.
You aren't exactly tearing the district apart looking for him.
Così. I only manage the family business.
She takes up her ledger with both hands, holding it like a shield.
Better to ask why Laro isn't sprinting back to look after his birthright.
What did you mean by Valera rat?
The Valeras. A brood of sea vermin playing at nobility. We squabble and compete, but Laro, the pastinago, takes it too far.
I take it your mother is someone important.
It's Ali Bardato. The Valiant Trading Company leans on her to finance their mission. If only more of her offspring were as accomplished.
As long as the Valiant Trading Company recognizes my usefulness, we can call it a deal.
Puck, consider it done. There. Laro and his miscreant friends carouse at the tavern, the falls above the Adra Mill, and the southwestern bridge.
Okay.
If you see him, tell Laro to get his good-for-nothing ass back home.
I will.
Well, we do have this thing with chasing a rogue god to the ends of Aora, but I guess if it's on the way.
Adair, we can do all the side quests I want to do. It's fine. We can side quest. We can side quest if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Are there any more books clubs in the work? I've been mostly working on trying to do stuff with
Care for a fish or two, stranger.
role-playing things.
Today's
So
catch.
book clubs have kind of fallen to the
Straight from
behind.
hands of
I'm
the
sorry.
soul-y wench.
Let me see what you got.
You'll find no fresher.
So just a bunch of fish. Okay. Well, I don't want fish right now. I'm poor. What part of the main quest are you on? Is available to you right now? Just curious as to what Eater wants you to do next. Oh no. Why did my relationship with him lower? Ah, that's fucking the worst. Why don't you love me? I have to go to Kalunga Palace in the Servant's Crown District.
Dora must think I work for free. Be with you in just a... Almost had it. Damn your eyes. Hazard of the work, really. Came in on the sloop? I can hammer your ship together if you're apt to pay me for it.
Having trouble with a client.
Aye. Captain Redora hasn't paid me for her commissioned firepower. While I'm up to my nose in debt, the wild mare gobbles up her coin. And now, pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal. If I don't get Redora's payment, I might as well start carving my swallow net.
If it gets me a discount, I could hunt down Redora. What kind of deal are these pirates offering?
One where I mend Principe ships and no others.
And here I'd have thought a shipwright would be eager for an exclusive
Yeah, it's gonna be
contract.
great, generic nerd.
In particular, one with clients disposed towards getting their ships shot to shit and shot again.
Folk like that come by coin easy, only to lose it all again. I'm not sinking my business on the say-so of a pack of puffed-up bilge rats. Bastards are driving away business until I give in.
Why haven't you settled your differences already?
Because I've got a backlog of work through the next turning of the wheel.
Okay.
And I'm old, damn it. These hips won't carry me to the mayor and back without a fight.
If someone bought Redora's commission, would that solve your money problems?
Aye. But only once she fesses up that she doesn't have the coin. Call me a fool for holding out hope. She's an old client and a friend.
If it gets me a discount on your labor, I could hunt down Redora.
You do that? A fair price goes without saying, Cully.
Nice.
It all comes down to blasted pans and pyres in the end.
Of course it does. Oh, damn, I can get a fucking ship. Oh my god, this is all so expensive. Oh, I can get a galleon. Oh, man. Dragon wing sails. Oh, fuck, guys. I need all of this. Oh, no. Oh, I can recruit crew members. Personality, aesthetic. Academic, greedy. Religious, greedy, grim, religious, or impulsive. Kurgerer. Novice deckhand, novice surgeon. I wonder, like, what my own, I don't think I have a cook yet. Greedy, though. Impulsive. Dwarf, Nasitak. Aww, it's like Sagani. Seasoned cannoneer, novice bosun. Oh, 600 gold. Damn. These people are expensive.